So look, somebody was just like, that shit don't sound right, because they talking more about him being killed than anything. And for somebody to know that he took me over to his house, took me over there, that's something else. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell you. It's like you can only do so much. Then when that whole shit happened with Alton police, yeah, Texas police, Alton police, they did that shit, took me to court, all that different stuff, and nothing's happened. Like, it's like I can't get a resolution. Like, it's like it's okay for them to listen and talk, and it's like it's not. Like, you can't eavesdrop. The police station can't. It's the law. You see what I'm saying? Like, none of you can eavesdrop. It's not your business. Like, our personal lives are not your business. What we do inside of our homes is not your business. A couple of times a black cop came to me. I think he was some type of device, like trying to look at me and stuff. Then I was like, oh, they just trying to get me to pay my bills or something? Like, they trying to like find me as debt collectors or something? You see what I'm saying? It's like, not even that gonna work, because I got a piss ass job. You know what I'm saying? Then I finally get a good job, and it's like they still got some type of issue. And it's like, you can't really have an issue if you constantly pushing me somewhere else, trying to make me lose the job and all that different stuff, trying to be at the job in my business and stuff. They be want to garnish your wages and all the shit we going through as an economy. They fucked up everything. This the Illinois State Police. This ain't got nothing to do with East St. Louis. That man, like, I'm so serious, y'all. It ain't nothing to do here. Nothing. They don't do. Nobody does anything. The only people that's doing something is the police. And when they do it, they can't even do it right, because they actually possessed. So it ain't no reason for them to want to take over shit. Nothing. They only take over not a goddamn thing. Like, y'all should just, for what? What's y'all reasoning for taking over the state? For taking over the police station? Like, we don't need no white cops down there. They don't know what they doing. All they about to do is just do a bunch of racist shit for nothing. Like, nothing is going on here. The way they got these cops over here, though, these cops over here, they loony. And the ones that Alton loony too, but they'll kill you. You see what I'm saying? They'll try to kill you through the wall. They trying to do all the crazy stuff. Like, don't nobody want to be no other personality and no spirit and all that stuff. All that shit they was doing to me in Alton, that's probably what they gonna try to do to somebody down there too. So, because as soon as you go to the police, whether they be black or white, try to make a report, they'll take the report. You try to, they don't never help nobody. They don't put the criminal in jail. If the person abused you, they're just, that's cool. You know, she was abused. Like, they act like they can't do nothing. Nothing. So watching this man knock this woman out on TV, he was doing that shit for a reason. He probably want to fuck her. That's my thoughts on it. That was on Twitter, right? Twitter. She tried to bite the officer. He knocked her out. A cute little woman too. Once she pregnant, they want her baby. Somebody was telling me that's on this shit too. They wanted my baby, trying to make my baby evil or something. It's like, don't nobody know what y'all talking about. So then the person was like, well, if the baby was dead, did the people die? Like, yeah, the people died. So it was like 2 people that died over here. They want to turn into like, they were trying to be my baby. Nobody knew I was pregnant. I had a miscarriage. I didn't even know I was still pregnant. So how is that possible? So you just like, there's some dumb shit. But she was pregnant. Y'all see what I'm saying? So they probably trying to fuck with her, trying to make their life longer or something. Like, I don't know. That's what these people I heard think they doing, trying to make their life longer. So, pregnant woman, he done knocked her out so they can try to fuck with her in her sleep. And he was probably hurting. He was probably twisting her hand or something. Y'all see what I'm saying? When they put the cuffs on me, y'all, they like took the cuffs. He made them real tight. Like, for what? You just know what I'm saying? Like, you just be like, what you trying to be abusive for? And we don't know what happened. You get what I'm talking about? Like, it's like he was like actually pinching my skin when he was doing it. So that's what, that'll be like the stuff Miss Schuler doing in school and all that stuff. Like, that was what she's done with the kids, so they be doing to her too. I mean, what she'll do to them too. Some stuff you just be like, that's probably where it came from. If you pinching her on her fucking hand, then you gonna hit her. You a bitch. You a bitch. And it's like, they don't care about being bitches. You see what I'm saying? It's like they don't care. So if you in a situation where this man don't care about being a bitch, then it's like, how the fuck you gonna save your own life? You get what I'm talking about? They don't care about being a bitch. They don't care about being a little hoe. You shouldn't try to pinch her fuck. I'm pretty sure he probably tried to pinch her on with them cuffs. I'm not lying. They just trying to use other shit black people do to hurt people. That's it. Black people do it to each other. Oh, so it's like, how is it racist? I don't know. But it is. It's racist. They don't do it to other white folks. They don't want their personality. They don't want to come back as they self. They ain't shit. They bitches. What can I say? They racist bitches. I think it's racism. Period. Because every time white folks get involved, it be the dumbest shit. And then if they taking over the men at the police station for real, the only person that wasn't possessed was that man. Was the one, Kendall Perry. There's no reason for Illinois State to come anywhere, because Illinois State Police, they possess too. Y'all get what I'm talking about? It was him, and then the other dude, he act like he got some sense. The one that act like Barney Fife, he act like he got some sense. He was like, send the paddy wagon. Guess where the paddy wagon coming from? Over here in fucking Missouri. If they send a paddy wagon, these niggas don't know. Listen, the Illinois State Police and the Missouri Police don't know that they's different cities. So if I call the police right now, the person will come from Illinois. Y'all, I'm talking about across the fucking river. Any motherfucker know 2 different states, 2 different police officers. You see what I'm saying? They 2 different police stations. They 2 different states. Those Illinois State Police, because and these Missouri Police, they don't know. They don't know. I don't think if I call 911, I get an Illinois officer trying to come to Missouri to see what's going on, and he don't do nothing but talk to himself the whole time, like he got a like Mr. Mud, he got a tick or something. Like I'll be talking to him, he be like, and then you would say something else. Y'all, if you call the paddy wagon, all the Missouri officers get inside the paddy wagon and go by the library, go by the bank, by the library. They don't do nothing. So this man on the phone talking about, send me a paddy wagon. Guess what? The paddy wagon never came. And I'm like, who he sending the paddy wagon for? The paddy wagon would be for the people that work at the shelter, the East St. Louis shelter, because it's like they the ones with the most problems. Like the people that's really there, that's drunks and smoke, they don't do nothing. But the people that work at the shelter probably do need to get in a paddy wagon. Y'all, this at nighttime too. He was like, send a paddy wagon. The only paddy wagon I have seen is in Missouri. When I called the police, listen, I called the police in Missouri because somebody was like stalking me at the library. It's a whole paddy wagon full of officers, a van full of officers, right? They over there talking to each other, y'all. They not talking, they whisper. They on the corner of where the bank is, and I don't know what in St. Louis. I called the police in Missouri. When the van shows up with the police officer, when the police shows up, because the police was like, so what's the problem? So I tell him the problem. Nobody shows up. I go ahead and walk out, come up the street. It's like a minute away from the library, the central library, and these policemen are outside talking to each other, but they whispering. All the fucking police here are crazy. And you mean to tell me they done took over the Illinois, they done took over East St. Louis? You know why? Because there ain't nothing out there to do. All they trying to do is steal. They heard me say PlayStations or something. They probably trying to steal. It ain't nothing for them to do. They'll sit there and live in that motherfucker too. They living over here at this police station. I think they living in the Alton police station. They probably about to live in that police station too. And it's like the prettiest one, because it's like a city hall, and the police station is like a mini mansion or something. They'll close it up. They'll put curtains up and everything, and they'll live in that bitch. They ain't gonna have nowhere to do no kind of business in East St. Louis. So that's it. I guess we are fucked. He the only one that's not possessed. I hope he go get us some help though. Because the Illinois State Police ain't finna do shit, because they the ones that started it. Trying to act like they from Texas. Like they brought the stuff from Illinois to Texas because they wanted to talk, because they was listening inside my car. I was like, the Illinois and the Missouri and the Texas communications with police, they don't talk. You know why? It's because here you got a lot of rumors. In Texas you might have a lot of rumors. You can't pass that information back and forth or pass the records back and forth either, because that's like a breach of privacy. So the police decided to do it because of Brandon. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like they always got me mixed up in some bullshit. They don't need to take over. They should just let that man get some new police officers. And he should have already got some new police officers, because they crazy. They crazy, y'all. They crazy. All of them possessed. So it's racism. That's how I started. That's how it's gonna end. It's racism. That's it. Fuck off. Have a great day. Blake, I thank you and I love you. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen.